Hey guys, Nix here. Pardon my hoarse voice. My girlfriend and I and some friends went to the Rocky Horror Live on Saturday night, and I haven't recovered my voice yet from shouting my head off the entire time. Anyhow, I want to make a point here about sterile marriage. Now, TheTruePooka has recently brought to my attention a user called GodGunsGutsGlory4G. I think that's it, so I'll use 4G for the time being. Now, 4G has exchanged some comments with TheTruePooka, basically about homosexual marriage. I'm not sure if the topic of marriage was even mentioned explicitly, but I don't think I need to go too far into this. It should be an elementary statement. Anyone with a rudimentary educational level should know that the argument that homosexuals should not get married or be couples because they can't reproduce is ridiculous and can be stopped cold in its tracks with a number of methods. I'll use two. First, sterile couples. Sterile couples clearly should not be able to be married, right, 4G? If their only purpose of being married or being a couple is to produce their bloodline further, to reproduce and carry on the bloodline, go forth and prosper, or what is it, go forth and multiply. So, yeah, sterile couples shouldn't be able to be married, right? So you get kicked in the balls by a mule on the farm. You can't have kids anymore. Shouldn't be able to get married, right? Because the only purpose of getting married is for a man and a woman to have kids? Is that it? Really? Is that the best argument you can come up with? Now, the risk of being a little crude, 4G uses such comments as, show me how shit and feces can combine to produce life other than a virus. Look, buddy, people can adopt, right? People can foster children. You want to go ahead and make the argument that two men and or two women cannot raise a child effectively in a loving and nurturing environment? You prove yourself a bigot from the get-go. Right out of the gate, you're already referring to no evidence, your own particular bias based on your religion. Now, you also go ahead and call TheTruePooka a homo over and over and over again. TheTruePooka's married, you dipshit. Not a homo. Yeah, he's married to a woman. To conclude the point, you make no sense. To call someone a homo when you know nothing about them proves that you are simply a hater. I love that word. Excuse me. Hater. Hater is what you are. I am really sick and tired of people making vapid arguments. If you want to go ahead and say that you object to homosexuals, that's fine. Nobody is forcing you to accept anything into your own personal life. I have yet to encounter any educational system, whether it be a school district or higher education, that has ever pushed homosexuality on anybody. What they're teaching is tolerance. Tolerance, man. Free speech. You go on and on, 4G. Kitten's kicking the table. You go on and on, 4G, about how it's your First Amendment right to basically bash homosexuals and call other people homos and use nasty language. And I'm not just talking about profanity here. You're directly insulting people's lifestyles. You're telling them that they're filthy and dirty individuals. Bigot. I think that's about enough said. TruePooka, thanks for bringing this guy to my attention. I'll try to find a video of his that I can post this as a response to. For the time being, I think the point is fairly self-evident, though. There is no rational argument against homosexual marriage. There is even less of any sort of argument against homosexuals being able to do what they want to do in the privacy of their own home. Now, I am not a homosexual. I've been hit on by guys before. Did I like it? Well, no, not really. It was flattering in a certain sense. To know that anyone finds you attractive on that level should be flattering. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't try to legislate your taste. Bill Maher put it that way, and he put it perfectly. Your taste is not the basis for law in this country. You cite free speech, and then you deny other people free speech. You cite free expression, and deny other people free expression. For the final point here, before I go try to grab a kitten, how can anyone who censors comments claim that they're a fan of free speech? Try to do the math on that. The God-eating kitten and I wish you a good day. We wish you free speech. We wish you free expression. We wish you happy kittens and happy days. And if the best thing you can come up with to back up your position is Bible verses, well, I've got a classic quote for you. Look to thine own eyes first, 4G. Look to thine own eyes first. No one is asking you to alter your lifestyle. What we're asking you to do is allow other people theirs. Nix out.